This was a 100-year-old woman who bathed in milk every day so that her skin would stay radiant and smooth. Afterward, she would give that same milk to the poor sitting on the streets. But they never knew it was the very milk she had bathed in. She would capture young women and drain their strength, making herself young again while the girls instantly turned old. It all began when she was found inside an old carriage. At that time, a king named Qajar saw her for the first time. Struck by her beauty, he immediately married her. But on the very first night of their marriage, the woman killed the king. Then she opened the palace gates, called in her people, and took over the entire kingdom. When she became queen, she started practicing dark magic. One day, some soldiers brought her a magical mirror. Every day, the queen would ask the mirror, "Who is the most beautiful woman in the world?" For years, the mirror named her. But one day, the mirror said there was now another girl more beautiful than her. That girl was the king's daughter, whose skin was as white as snow. The king had named her Snow White and declared her his heir. After the king's death, the queen locked Snow White in a dark room, where she remained for 10 years. Meanwhile, famine spread throughout the kingdom, but the queen still continued her daily milk baths. One day, the mirror told the queen that if she wanted to remain young forever, she would need to eat Snow White's heart. The queen ordered her brother to bring the girl's heart. But when he saw Snow White, he was so struck by her beauty that his heart changed. Snow White seized the chance, attacked him, and escaped. Soldiers surrounded her from all sides, but she leapt into a drain and reached the sea. When the queen found out, she sent for a man who had once fled the forest. His name was Thor, a hunter. The queen promised him that if he brought Snow White back, she would revive his dead wife. Thor didn't fully believe her, but he agreed. Soon, he found Snow White in the forest. But when the queen's brother came to take her, Thor refused. He had realized the queen's promise was a lie and that Snow White possessed something the queen wanted at any cost. So Thor made a choice. He grabbed Snow White's hand and ran with her deep into the forest. Comment for part 2.